Hey guys, I apologize in advance for the lighting. I know it's going to be all over the place because I'm driving, but I just wanted to share what I consider a victory in some areas of my life, and I'm not going to get too deep into what I feel like it is and everything, but sometimes you just have these crazy encounters with situations, with people, places, and things, and you can allow it to really steal your joy. And what you might find over time is that it affects who you are. Certain things are out of character. You might find yourself being out of character more than usual. And so this morning, after going through a few months, well, technically a few years of just drama, I really just sat down in my car while I was about to go into my office and said, you know what, Lord, how do I let go of hurt, disappointment and anger? Mostly just anger. How to let go of anger. And so I did just a Google search because I was tired. So I literally typed into Google, Jesus, how to let go of anger. And so if you do that, be careful. Be careful. If you have enough within you to know that you need to let go of anger, then you don't need scriptures about what happens when you entertain anger. I don't need to know what happens. I don't even want to be, because sometimes people look at the wrong thing. Instead of looking at the end goal, you're looking at distractions. So I didn't look at what happens when you hold on to anger. I don't want to know all that. I don't need the spirit of fear to try to come upon me. You're gonna experience this, you're gonna experience that. Nope, just want to know how to let go of anger, hurt, disappointment, all that kind of stupid stuff. So I come across this lady, and I'll share the link later because right now I'm driving. Hey, whoever's watching, thank you for watching. And it was very clear. It was very clear. I mean, it was a long post. It was like a blog post, and it was something in regards to Proverbs 31. But the scripture was letting go of those former things and pressing on to, the things that are before me. And part of the scripture said, and I'm paraphrasing, forgive me. I know the super saints are like, oh my gosh, she's tearing the scripture up. Yes, I am. Yes, I am, because I'm human. And I'm in the car and I didn't pull out the scripture because I got to get home. But the scripture was talking about, I will make roads in the wilderness and I will make streams in the desert. And so immediately what dropped in my spirit was, roads are for moving. They are for movement. They are for forward progression. If you are on a road and you don't go anywhere, you don't move, you're not going to get anywhere. Same thing with a stream. A stream is only a stream because it moves. Otherwise, what is it? It's stagnant water. And who wants to be stagnant? And personally, that's one of my pet peeves, is nothing is changing, nothing is moving, nothing is doing anything. I can't stand that. So what I ended up, off of that revelation alone, I was like, okay, I think I see what she's going to say. And she basically said, move on. Don't try to hold on to anything that you cannot control. And I've heard people say all the time, you need to get over it. You need to get over it. Okay, well, how about you give somebody the definition of getting over it? Not everybody knows how to just get over certain things in their life. And especially when it involves another person who has a certain amount of control over your life. So once I realized, okay, you know what? Just let go of the parts that you can't control. Once I let go of that, once I prayed and I asked God, how, please help me to let go of this, because I'm trying to wait for this individual to change. I'm waiting for them to catch a revelation, or waiting for them to be a decent person about some things. You be sitting there your whole life waiting, baby. Don't waste your life waiting on somebody to act like they have some sense, especially if you can control your part of the situation. Move on, let it go. So I said, okay, there are things about this situation I can control. I'm going to pick them up and I'm going to walk on. I'm going to go on about my business. I'm going to go on about my life. And once I, really told God, Father, I can't control any of this. There's only very little I can control. He started showing me there was a lot more that I could control than I thought. And that even though I could control it, sometimes peace will come by not doing anything at all and just moving on. So I said, okay. So as soon as I really got hold to that revelation, joy came back so quickly. I mean, I have had a great day today. I was actually encouraging people and laughing and joking like I usually do. There was no drama today. There wasn't like this big millstone hanging on my foot that I felt like I was dragging along all day. So I hope that maybe in some way that will help you. Just that piece of advice. Just don't dwell on what you can't control. Really just focus on what can you do. What can you do? I know some things are hard to get past. Some things you have from, family situations, if a loved one passed and things like that. There's different ways to move past. But the part that you can't control, that's the part that you got to let go. And you'll find that your peace comes back. It might not come back necessarily the way that you want it to or how you expect it to. But the point is, allow yourself to be free. I see people post all the time about, don't let people get in your headspace. Don't let them live there rent free and all that. And those are, those little cliches and stuff. They're great for Facebook. They're great for Instagram. They're great for Snapchat, wherever they putting that stuff. But at the end of the day, if you are hurt, you're hurt. You need the Father to touch you. You need Him to fix that hurt. But first and foremost, you have to allow Him to fix the hurt. So one of the analogies, which is so funny because I used to help people move past their hurt quite a bit. But one of the analogies or examples that I used to use is if you are holding on to something that is hurting you, it's literally like if you had a cactus in your hand and you held it. You're holding on to something that is hurting you. Let it go. Because until you let go, that thing is still embedded in you. And there's no way for healing to take place. There's no room for healing to take place. So when you let go, it might hurt to let go. Believe me, I understand after some stuff I've been dealing with here lately. After you let go, that's when that healing will come. You don't have anything in between you and that healing anymore. So I hope I was helpful to you today. I'm sorry I haven't been doing as many videos and stuff as I used to, but that's why. It's hard to put on. You sit here trying to be happy and all this kind of stuff, and you're hurting, constant drama, unnecessary foolishness. And so it took, it's going to take me some time to completely get back to how I was, who I was, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm coming back. I'm coming back. This is not going to keep me down. This is I think in my life, this is the worst pain that I've ever dealt with. Even death, the way that I approach death is different. Everybody, some people are they grieve a lot. If you're saved, I'm not grieving over you. You better off than I am. You sitting up in heaven, relaxing, enjoying, all the goodness of the Lord, or you're at rest, you're at peace. Whereas I'm still down here struggling. So shouldn't you be grieving for me? But if you're saved, I'll see you later. It's not you're gone to me forever. Now, if you're not saved, I do grieve. But I don't know that many people. I hate to say this is gonna sound ugly, but I don't know a lot of people who are unsaved. I mean, I know some, but I don't interact with them on a regular basis, like on that level. I just don't. I don't know. Maybe I need to work on that. Maybe I need to just. Well, no, I interact with a lot of people. It just happens that a lot of them that I talk to, they saved or they teeter-tottering or whatever you want to call it. So anyway, but Yeah, so do what you have to do to move past, pick up, and move on. And let me say this, I am the type of person that I can be very determined. My husband says stubborn, which is probably also true. But I'm very determined. I don't let anything stop me. So that was the irony of me being, you know, holding on to this hurt for so long. I don't care what it was. If you said no, I couldn't do something, child, I was doing it 3 times before you found out that I'd already done it. Very, very resilient and very, very diligent about getting what I want. And I said, this is crazy. Why am I holding on to something that I can't change? I'm known to be a person who will move around something, who will find a way, who will pray a way to get over, around, through, under a situation. So why is this one stupid thing taking up so much of my life? And I decided it had to stop. It doesn't have any authority over my life, so why in the world am I going to entertain it? So I decided not to. But I'm going to give myself some time to rest and to write about what's been going on and really do some reflection. But I hope the best for you. I hope you had a great day today. I hope you're encouraged by this video. And yeah, leave me some comments. Have you dealt with something similar, and how did you get past those situations, those hurt feelings, those you know, how'd you get past it? All right, so anyway guys, I will see you again soon, and God bless you. Bye.